are at the Perkinstown Motorized Trail. I think, did that say Jeeps? I think it said no Jeeps, right?
No Jeep.
So it's open to ATVs and dual sports like ourselves here. And I left my ABS on. There it is. And today we use the truck and the brand new enclosed trailer to commute to the Schwamigan. Is that what we said it was?
Schwamigan, yes.
Yeah. The National Forest over here. So this was pretty much a straight shot down 29, which I don't know about you, Jerry, but I'm not a huge fan of riding a motorcycle on the pavement for a real long time. Is this the right way? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
I think we're good. GPS says it is. Yeah, you might look sideways at that if you want to, especially since we're on adventure bikes, but I've never been a fan of highway riding. I really enjoy the hour or so ride up to Lincoln and Langlade counties when we do that, just because it is county roads and, you know, good scenery.
Yeah, 29 is a pretty straight road.
Yeah, not much to look at, and there's a lot of semis on it today. So I was definitely happy to be able to use my enclosed trailer for the first time. I really did buy that actually for the express purpose of hauling bikes, but not so much on days when the roads are clean and clear and the conditions are favorable, more so for the opposite of that, so we can kind of extend the season into the winter time. This seems like a dangerous trail. I can't see anything. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's you don't know if it's one way or two though, huh?
I think it's two-way.
Okay.
So yeah, parking lot was pretty empty, but that doesn't mean there aren't other parking lots.
Yep.
So I better watch my P's and Q's, I guess, here.
Hug that inside corner and hope for the best.
Yeah. It's kind of a weird trail. We're driving on like road base. It's grippy anyway, I guess, for the most part. I still didn't turn my ABS off. Oh, that was really dumb. Okay, I gotta turn my ABS off. I just almost went into the woods.
Oh no.
It probably felt a lot worse than it was, but I hit the brakes and they didn't do anything. Any minute now I'm going to turn them off. Okay, here's a good spot. I'm stopped right around the corner. So like I said, I really bought that trailer for the kind of not nice days, and today is a beautiful day. It's probably right around 80, a little sticky, but obviously we could have ridden the bikes all the way out here, but I mean kind of for the same reason that I don't ride this to work or really to run errands too often, other than to go to the store to buy beer. I'll definitely do that. But the reason that I don't really do that is that I bought this bike specifically to pretty much do what we're doing today. Also, like I said earlier, to get up to our trails that are usually only about an hour away, and so I could have something that I really enjoyed on the road while I was getting to those trails, just as much as I enjoy it off-road. But I did not buy this thing to put highway miles on it. I did not put the grippy, meaty Motoz Tractionator Adventures on here to burn up on the highway. I didn't dump the oil in here and put a new filter on it so I could rack up a bunch of highway miles and not really enjoy it. And that's really a big reason too that I don't really do anything like commuting to work. I work from home now anyway, so I don't really have a job to commute to other than my walk out to my computer every day. But I just never really been all that interested in getting up that early in the morning and, you know, getting all my stuff together. I pretty much wear all my gear all the time now, which means Kevlar pants and a mesh jacket and gloves and full moto boots when it's 80 degrees, and I don't like having to do all that before work and stuff anyways, so it's just not really my thing. And if it is, I mean, hey, that's cool. Jerry loves doing that, right?
Oh yeah, every day.
Yeah.
I can't remember when I put gas in my truck last.
Yeah, and you've got a decent ride to work. My ride to work, if I was actually going into the office, would be pretty much all highway, more or less, which again, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not like I'm afraid to ride in the highway, and don't get me wrong, I mean, this bike would be great to commute on. I mean, it's really fairly comfortable. I've got the 1.5 inch risers on it, which make it a little bit more comfortable for me. The seat's not great. I mean, you wouldn't probably want to ride 8 hours a day for a week on the seat, but it's really not that bad. I've sat on a lot worse. But I mean, I didn't, like I said, I didn't buy this to really ride it on the road any longer than I had to. And I think today it'll work out nice to be able to ride as much as we want to until we're tired of riding on the trails, get back to the truck, you know, possibly after dark, and not have to worry about, you know, looking for deer on the way home when we just got done from a, you know, 4-hour trail ride and are really able to keep it together. Although these trails seem a little bit more tame, but we've had a couple times where we've done a little bit too much off-road riding after riding an hour up north, and having to ride that hour back has been pretty brutal a few times. And I mean, to the point that I think it's unsafe. I mean, you're spending so much time looking for rocks and trying to keep your bike up in the nasty stuff, the sand and the mud and whatever on the trails that we normally ride. I mean, by the time you're done with all that, you're ready to sit down and just kind of give up for the day. And I think we'll be a lot safer, you know, being able to do that in a truck. Feel free to let me know down in the comment box below if you disagree. If you can ride your bike for, look at those thistle, that was like 10 feet high. If you can ride your bike for 12 hours a day and only sleep for an hour when you get home, then that's great for you, I guess. Let me know down in the comment box below, but that's not how I am.
Well, honestly, I think you could ride this trail for 6 hours without much problem.
Yeah, this is maybe a bad example, but
this is pretty tame.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of cool though.
Yeah,
it's nice.
It's different, you know.
Better than just the county roads or the fire lanes that we were on a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's nice.
40 miles an hour.
Woo. Are we?
I was doing 40.
Oh, I was gonna say consistently. I think I only got like 22.
Yeah, I would say.
Probably not a bad idea. I feel like we're gonna have a UTV come around the corner here. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Yeah, it really is. I don't think I'd want to do this on a UTV, but I'm pretty sure they're open to UTV. Whoa, there's some big rocks. How often do you ride your Tiger to work? Not much, right? You take your other one?
Yeah, once every 10 days, twice every 10 days. And it's the garage situation as much as anything.
Yeah.
I do like to take it sometimes.
Sure. Oh, this is neat.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I've actually taken a couple cruises at night on the old TW. That's really been kind of nice. Just kind of bop around slow at night and hit a few gravel roads.
Yeah, I enjoy my 250 Enduro, just taking it out.
Yeah, for some reason I almost feel more inclined to take the 250 if I'm going to go somewhere, and not, or the 200 I guess, and not take it on a trail. Like the Tenere, for some reason I always feel like I need to go somewhere far and, you know, ride somewhere crazy. But I don't know, the TW for some reason it's just good to get on it and cruise around a little bit. And don't get me wrong, I will do that on the Tenere once in a while. I just, as soon as I throw a leg over this thing, I'm looking for dirt though.
Yeah, nice option.
Yeah, and it is a great road bike. I mean, it'll do 70 no problem. We'll go faster than that. Won't say how I know that, but it'll go pretty good. I mean, it's a very, 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 very roadworthy bike.
I would hope it'd do 100.
Yeah, I'm sure it's speed limited somewhere. Although actually, you know what? I think with the ECU reflash, that might be changed now. Wow, this is cool. Whoa.
Oh, Cedar. Whoa, it's right. Whoa.
Yeah, some loose rocks.
At least they're not the round one.
Yeah, not quite ball bearings. Yeah, what a neat trail. I would say this is definitely worth the trip.
You must be looking around a lot more than I am.
Yeah, somebody's commented on one of the videos of it's like 6 things I don't like about my Tenere video, and he was saying that a lot of people sell the Tenere because it's so top heavy, and that is not at all how I would describe this bike. I mean, you always said that about your bike, and like I've definitely noticed that too. I don't know if it's just the steep rake, or what's the opposite of steep rake? Washed out rake? I don't know. Lack of a steep rake on this seems like it really helps keep the front end light, to the point that I would not say that this is top heavy at all. It feels super light. It feels lighter on the top end than the KLR did.
You wonder if they're not more talking about the height of it than really the weight of it on top.
Yeah, and that definitely is a little bit daunting. I will find myself kind of shuffling feet once in a while when I come to a stop sign, especially with my sticky pants today. I kind of had a hard time getting going in the parking lot, to be honest, but that's all right. As long as you keep it moving, it doesn't feel heavy at all. Jeez, I think I'm gonna slow down a little bit. I feel like I'm throwing rocks at my exhaust pipes. I'm not a big fan of these, whatever these are.
Road gravel.
It's like not even gravel, it's just big rocks.
Well, the road base.
Road base, yeah. Yeah, not a huge fan of that. Definitely a fan of these trails, though. This is awesome. Kind of like Harrison Hills a little bit right here. Woo! So I guess if you clicked on this video wondering if the Tenere would be a good bike for you if you want to commute on it, I think it definitely would. I mean, even with the meaty Motorized Tractionator adventures that I've got on here, this thing hooks corners absolutely flawlessly, I would say. I've talked to you about this, and I've talked to my buddy Jason about it too, and I think, not that it should really give you confidence, it probably shouldn't, but it actually seems more stable going around a corner with the meaty tires on it when there's like little bits of gravel on the road than a sport bike tire does, because a sport bike tire, it's so flat and so hard that when you go over anything in the road, it kind of turns it into like ball bearings, where this, a little bit of water here, it basically just kind of soaks it up because it's soft, and it, I think, kind of goes in between the treads too, so it actually is pretty at home on the corners when they have gravel on them even. Not that you should go out and try to hook corners hard with a set of dirt tires on it. That's not what I'm saying at all. Don't do that. Whoa! See, I mean, if that's what you're looking to do, is either tour or commute on this, I think this would be a great option. It's a lot of fun on the road. I really do enjoy it. It has more than enough power, especially with ECU Reflash by Two Wheel Dyno Works. And if you guys are interested in all the positive stuff that does for you, you should probably just check their website out, but I've got a video on it too. We're supposed to go left? How are we supposed to go left? I guess we're just not supposed to go right? Okay, whatever. I've got a video kind of going through how that whole process went and what I think of it when it was done and I got to ride it for the first time in the snow. But I really like it. Big highlight of it that is probably still my favorite thing is that the cooling fan now kicks on at like 199 rather than 220 like it used to. So especially for me on the type of trails that we ride, where a lot of them are slow going and kind of rough, this is like a highway compared to what we normally ride on. It's really nice to have that fan kick on early so that it's not running hot the whole time. Wow, this is so cool. Why does this look so different? Just because they don't log it like they would a county forest?
I don't know, you don't have a lot of undergrowth, so you can see all the ferns underneath.
Sure. Yeah, and I guess I would say likewise, this bike is just as enjoyable to ride off the road, if not a little bit more even than on road. And I guess maybe that's more going to be your personal preference and your willingness to push a big heavy bike off road. I mean, if you're more interested in light enduros, then this is maybe not the bike for you. Although I definitely was able to kind of teach myself enough on the 250 that I had for a while and the KLR 650 that when I got to this bike, like I said, the height and weight really doesn't bother me off-road at all. It would be nice, of course, to have something a little bit lighter, and that's why I bought the TW. But I would say this bike is a great true 50/50 and is really, I would say, good at just about everything it does. Not great, but pretty darn good. What do you think about yours? Yours is pretty good for long days on the road, right?
Oh God, yeah. My Versus is still better, but yeah, you could ride this out to California and do trails like this.
Yeah. Oh, now I did it again. In between gears. Oh, there we go. We gotta figure where we're going, and I gotta go to the bathroom.
Check, check.
Mm-hmm.
Check, check, check. Check, check.
Yeah, see, I can't hardly get the ground at all.
Otter.
Yeah.
Or I'll film you wiping out.
Yeah. Yeah, for reference, I'm 5'10".
Well, you're flat-footed, really, aren't you?
I can get kind of the ball of 1 foot down. That's about it. Ooh, grouse.
You saw grouse?
I did, yeah.
Ah.
I had a grouse dive bomb me once when I was on my DRZ.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think I got too close to its nest.
Oh, wow.
Actually, I think when you and I were up at, oh, where were we? Langlade. I think I had one flying along next to me that like kind of dive bombed me too. Boy, this is cool.
This is a nice woods.
It really is. Ah. Yeah, it looks like there's lots of other trails and roads and stuff up here that you could take if you're on a dual sport.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what this is about, just forest road.
Now we're going to run red gravel for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it stays this way. I'm sick of that other shit.
Yeah, me too.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just not like, I don't know, not exactly fun to ride on. There's some ATV tracks. Oh, now we're getting a little bit more like Harrison Hills. All right.
Oh, wow.
I think it's funny we judge everything by Harrison Hills standards.
That's about it, isn't it?
It is. We'll probably cut the video off here. I think we will probably turn the cameras back on to capture the beautiful national forest up here for the rest of the day, but I think that will probably be a patron-only video. Don't be afraid to check that out down in the description. If you think it might be something that would interest you, you can enter for as little as $1. You get ad-free videos sometimes before they come out to the general viewing public. Haven't really been doing great at that. Whoa! I guess this week's video came out a little bit early for you guys, so I apologize for that, patrons. But you get access to any other content that I put out that I don't put out on the regular channel, which isn't all that often, but once in a while you get to see something. You also get access early to information like the fact that I have another bike on pre-order. The patrons already know what that is.
They do?
They do.
Oh.
So if you guys are interested in that, like I said, don't feel any pressure at all to check it out, but if you're interested, it'll be down in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, stay safe, stay swanky. Get out and ride your machine if you can, and if you can't, hey, hit the subscribe button so it lets you know every time that I put a video out. And if you want to check out some more right now, they're up at the top for you there.